Hi guys, this is just a short video to show you what can be made from one of these LED decorative solar vents. Now the idea of these is they have a solar panel on top which charges a battery inside and they light up at night, but there is no fan inside. So it is just a matter of putting it against the wall, into the wall rather, and it lets air in and out passively. You can add a fan though, and obviously make them solar powered, and I'll show you exactly how that's done now. Okay, so here's a solar vent that we've actually got on the outside of a building. We've actually got, if you look just inside it, you can see there is a, and you can probably hear it as well, there's a fan running just inside on the other side of that fly mesh. Okay, now that fan is powered by this solar panel here, which catches the morning sun, and there is also another solar panel, although you can't see it, actually just up on the incline on this roof. I mean, we've got quite a large solar panel on here. This is actually like a 10 watt panel, but you can actually get away with using just a 3 watt or 4 watt panel. As I say, we've got one on this side of the the actual building, and one up on the roof, so we can actually track the sun really from sort of July time, probably sort of 6 in the morning through till around about sort of 5 in the afternoon. And this directly powers a fan that we have in here, placed in here, and we'll show you how that's placed now. Okay, so this is the inside of the building. As you can see, the fan is on the inside of the aperture. The aperture itself doesn't actually reach through the thickness of the wall of the building, so what we've had to do is we've had to pack it round with some cardboard all the way around the actual outside of the aperture, which is then obviously stuck against the wall of the building with some aluminium silver foil tape. So this is quite a snug fit, as you can see. There isn't really any air gaps there. The fan itself is a 92mm 12 volt fan, which runs at full speed on these panels, and really will do sort of a panel of 4 or 5 watts or above. That is like a 12 volt panel of 4 or 5 watts or above. If you look at the fan itself, you see it's not quite a complete fit, but it can be fitted quite easily with a bit of packing around the edges, which is what we've done with this styrofoam packaging. So we've had this running for about a week now, and no problems, not seen any problems whatsoever. It works reasonably well in overcast conditions as well, because as I say, it's got a larger solar panel on it, but with a 4 watt or 5 watt panel it worked very well indeed in sunny conditions, or you could obviously add a larger panel if you want it to run in overcast conditions. We haven't actually put a switch on yet. As you can see, the wires which come from the fan and the solar panel are on the inside wall here, just basically twisted together, but we're going to be putting like just a standard electrical socket here, and so we can sort of turn it on and off in winter time. And it's also going to have a vent going all the way over the side of this, which slides, so we can actually open it up for the summer months, and then obviously in the winter time, if it's too cold and we don't want it to be ventilating, we can switch it off and obviously close the vents. So yeah, I mean, basically that's it. That's a very sort of simple way of how to make, with just a standard vent, a solar vent.